Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're working on the Space Mission. This is one of my customer games, and we got a problem with the GI lights blowing the fuse. And I guess this game worked pretty good before. Oh, we got a chime box that needs to be fixed too. It's missing the bar. Off track, but anyways, we got the space mission, and the GI bulbs, they would work perfectly, and then all of a sudden they'd blow a fuse. They'd work perfectly for hours and then just blow the fuse for no reason. But I went through and I looked at everything looked kind of decent. Pulled out the playfield and I started going through it, looking at every little light socket, twisting them, looking at how all the wires are laying around them, and I found this, so let's go look at it. I believe this is the culprit. Get off there. Jeez. You're like hanging onto the camera stand. I went through, you know, I'm looking at all these light sockets, and I'm, you know, like loosely moving the wires around, just seeing how everything is. You know, seeing if anything's weird. And I come over here and I see the power wire broke completely off, and it was kind of like right here, so I don't know if it was banging into the switch here or anything, but I think this is the issue because this is the only thing I found so far. So let's get this off. Can I get at that bulb from the other side? No. I'm gonna have to pull this all off, get the bulb out. I have a new socket to put on here, and then we'll see if that works. But I think that's it. I don't really see anything else so far, but like I said, this is where I stopped. So let's get the camera set up over here so we can replace this. And there's also another issue with this game too that we're going to be going over with. A couple of bigger targets that are on a playfield. There's a couple little issues with them where they're not working. I'm going to make another video on it. I have to look through the entire schematics after I go through this and fix this bulb. I have to go through the schematics and see what triggers that switch and what doesn't trigger it, and go from there. So let's flip this up so you can see me. We're just gonna get a screwdriver first. And get the screwdriver. We're gonna be taking that off. Get all my junk close. But let's get my little screwdriver. So what we're going to be doing is heating this up first, so we can get this wire off the switch. A lot of junk on here from the factory. Okay, I think we're off there enough. And my electric screwdriver. Oh, the battery's good on it. Yeah, it's good. I forgot I left it in my toolbox. Let's put that right there for now. We still got a little solder left on it. Okay, here we go. I believe that was our culprit. I'm going to take this bulb out and leave it on the side. I don't want to heat it up in there and, what do you call it, screw up the bulb for no reason. My little files. That's not my files. There's my file. This has a nice plating on it, so I'm going to take a little bit of it off where the screw goes, so it can just attach a little firmer. It will attach good with the solder and flux and everything, but I want to scrape it up just a little bit where that solder blob goes on there, so we get a better bite into it. There. You notice these are they exactly the same? No, they're not. They're different size, so I'm going to have to look through my box of things real quick. It's going to take me a minute because I got everything buried in my arcade here. So I'm going to have to leave that out. I'm going to have to turn you off and go dig out my bulbs and find a correct new socket. Alright, I found a correct socket. Big old same one. So yes, again, I'm going to go on there and scrape that off a little bit just so we get a better contact with the solder. Just gonna go like that, scuff it up, take the shine off of it, and put a little scratch into it. And that will just let the solder bite into it oh so much better. That goes in there. And then we need to get a Q-tip. It's regular whole Q-tips. That's all I use. I use that to dunk into the solder, the flux. So I can get things soldered better. This will take that. I'll put that there. I'll get that mounted back there. We're going to move that light too. Use it there. It's magnetized. Alright, that's back on there. We're going to take a little of our flux. Think of the flux as a it's a preparer, basically. It prepares the metal for the soldering. Think of it that way. It helps promote the mechanical bond for the two metals. I do have rosin core solder, but I like to use just a little bit on certain things just to help promote a little better. Why I'm blowing is I just want to get rid of the smoke from my face. I'm just gonna heat that up. Get that to flow. Alright, like that. I'm gonna tin that now. Get a nice coating on there. And we will take this wire and we're going to mash it right on to that. Get a nice connection. Ow. That felt really good. The heat traveled up and started melting my fingers. So now we're going to shake the piss out of it. So we don't want that to loosen up and break. Alright. It looks like a fix on there. That's all nice. Now, since I got that, I'm just going to go through and look at any other light bulbs. I'm not going to do it with you on the camera just because it's going to take me probably another half hour just to look at every single one of these and see how the wires are laying and stuff like that, just to make sure we don't get no accidental shorting. But anyways, that's it. Give us a thumbs up for the video if you liked it. If it helped you like diagnose anything at all, share it with your friends. And there will be more to this video in a couple seconds if I find another socket. If not, consider this fixed, and later